I'm Linda Sparrowe, and I'm a yoga teacher, and I'm author of this amazing book, Yoga at Home.
I'm here with my longtime friend, Linda Sparrowe. When did we first meet?
Oh my gosh, when
I might remember.
Catherine Arnold became editor, and I left Yoga Journal in 1996, maybe, 95?
Maybe. I remember going for a ride with the two of you. I was in the back seat. And
I do too. That was
do you
before,
remember that?
Yeah.
And maybe one other person. And,
yeah.
And you two were like idols of mine. You were in the front seat, but you were up here in my mind because you're a journalist and a writer and a voice. So we interview a lot of famous yoga teachers, but you are almost from a journalism point of view. So it's a bit selfish more than that. You're a steward of yoga's unfolding in the West.
Thank you.
So you have a new book.
I do.
What's it called and what's it about?
Yoga at Home, and it's actually a collaboration.
And it's about yoga at home.
It is. How is that possible?
Yeah.
And it's a collaboration with Yoga Journal.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're looking for is to demystify home practice. So it doesn't have to be anything other than what it is.
So I have two questions.
Okay.
One, this entire book, we just went through it together, is filled with what?
It's filled with where we moved into people's homes, and we took photos of them in their practice spaces and talked to them about what their practice is like.
Who are a couple of these people?
Oh my gosh, some of my favorites. Okay, so we have the usual players. We have Sean Korn and David and Sharon at Jivamukti. We have T.S. Little. So we've got a lot of very well-known yoga teachers. But
so
we
it's like
also
a local home and garden tour. You get to see every yogi's home.
Yes, it is. It's absolutely right.
Yeah.
And then we go into homes like for Talon Demon, who got out of prison several years ago. And he lives in his tattoo parlor in San Francisco, and his hair's half black and half blonde, and he just has embraced yoga from yoga punks, and he does it every morning to save himself.
So if you see this video in 5 years, you can go find this book, but also the issue of yoga at home. Why did you feel like yoga at home was worthy of a whole book?
Because I really believe that if we're not doing yoga at home, we're not doing yoga.
Okay, so I've done yoga now, mostly with Richard Freeman and all that at Yoga Workshop. I almost never do yoga at home. What am I missing?
What you're missing is a relationship and a conversation with yourself.
Yeah.
And if you're not really listening, you might as well go and do exercise at the gym, which is awesome.
Right.
Or do asana and just sweat and have a great time and go home.
Right. So when you go home, you actually, why is it so different?
Because
I feel a little lost. I feel a little
I bet
bit.
you do.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes what we do is we make it such a big thing. I said in here that we suffer from the tyranny of exactitude. We want everything to be that 90-minute class or this, lying on your mat in Shavasana for 20 minutes or 5 minutes is your home practice. Rodney Yee sits and he reads the news as he stretches a little bit, and then he decides, I know, I went twist today. I'm going to do twist practice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of my practice is preparing my green tea exactly the same time, So it's practice. It's having a conversation with yourself.
It's liberating.
It is very liberating.
Yeah. Eric Schiffman is in here.
Yes, he
is. A delightful
is.
photo of him in a hammock and all that.
And my favorite is Sonny Rollins, who's 85, and he's the jazz great, lives in Woodstock, and he's been doing yoga since 1946.
Wow.
I know.
Wow. Well,
so
thank you, Linda. Hopefully we
Waylon,
can talk again soon.
always
Big
the
fan.
best. You're the best. Thanks.